Nautical North Family Adventures. Okay, so what is a Nautical North Family Adventure?
Only the best adventure on the water. So, so we have a glass bottom boat right behind me here that we take people out 5 times a day, 7 days a week. We do an hour and a half long tour. And on two of the trips every day, the noon and the 5 o'clock, we do offer snorkeling out over an 1891 shipwreck in Lake Huron. It is amazing.
How many shipwrecks are there out in Lake Huron?
Oh gosh, in Lake Huron in particular, I don't know the answer to that, but I can tell you that in the Great Lakes, they suspect around 6,000.
Six. How many of them do you get to see on a glass bottom boat tour?
Three.
Well,
Two of
that's
them,
not bad. Go
yeah,
ahead.
not bad at all. Two from 1891 and one from 2010.
And then one of them at noon and 5, you actually get to go snorkel and get to see up close.
Yes, it is absolutely out of this world. We get people from all over the country and even out of the country to come and check it out.
How did you get into this business, Captain Jen?
Oh, that's a loaded question. So I've always had a passion for the Great Lakes and water and boats, of course. And how much time do you have?
Go right
I was a
ahead.
public school teacher here in Sheboygan for about I was a public school teacher here in Sheboygan for about 6 years, and I quit teaching school to be a stay-at-home mom and a homeschooling mom of my three boys. And um, long story short, it became apparent pretty early on that I married not a very nice man, and I needed to extricate myself and my boys from a dangerous situation. Had no idea how I was going to make that happen, but we had done some volunteer work down in Jamaica and gotten onto a glass bottom boat, which is where I fell in love with that. And I guess at the darkest time in my life, I thought, hey, what if my life could look the best it could look like? What would that be? I'd be on a boat every day, showing people all about the best place in the whole wide world, which is, in my opinion, Lake Huron. And uh, I was just laying in bed one night looking at social media. I decided at that moment that if I wanted to change my life, then I needed to change my habits. So I shut down social media and I opened up Google and I started to Google glass bottom boats for sale, used glass bottom boats for sale, how to start a business in Michigan. And over the course of the next couple of weeks, my boys and I wrote a 38-page business plan for Nautical North Family Adventures. And gosh, we pitched our idea to something called Invest Sheboygan, which was like Shark Tank, but for small towns. Got in front of 300 people up on stage and lost, which was devastating, devastating. Only for 2 days though, because I got a private investor called me 2 days after that loss and said, "Hey kid, I think you got what it takes. How much do you need for the loan?" And the rest is history. I paid him back at the end of season 3. We're now in season 8. Literally living the dream. It's absolutely
That
phenomenal.
is
So,
such a great story. I love that story. Of course, my biggest question is how do you keep the bottom of the boat clean?
oh well, I'm a scuba diver, so I get in and my most of my staff is too. So we get in about once every 2 weeks and grab the Windex.
So you got some special cruises coming up for the 4th of July.
We do. We have a long waiting list on the 4th of July. We leave our dock right here in Sheboygan and go all the way up to Mackinac City, stop over two new shipwrecks that we don't ordinarily get to see, and go check out all the fireworks from all around. So we have a pretty decent waiting list on that one. But what you might not know is that on July 3rd, Mullet Lake has a phenomenal fireworks show. So we go up through the locks and go into the inland waterway system and then go see the fireworks in Mullet Lake on July 3rd. So we do have 6 seats left open for that one.
It sounds good again, and that's Nautical North. Give me the website.
Sure, www. Of course, nauticalnorthfamilyadventures.com.
And I know there's something that's really special to you. Some things that are going on that you want to give back to the community.
For sure. So I started a nonprofit 2 years ago based on the book that I wrote about 3 years ago called Captain of My Own Ship. It's to benefit survivors of domestic violence by allowing grants and loans to survivors to um, Sorry.
Well, to make changes in their life. I get that.
Yeah, to make changes. Well, actually, if they have a viable business plan, then we
Oh,
can help them out. Just like that guy helped me, I can help them now. So,
that's
yeah,
great.
yep.
So
And
yeah,
so we're having,
go ahead.
yeah, we're hosting our first 5K on October 3rd. So if you're in the area, it's called the Ship Shape Shuffle, and you can check that out on Zephy or also on our website.
That Jennifer, this has been a wonderful conversation. I'm so enlightened by your story and what you have to say. And I think a glass bottom boat tour and watching the shipwrecks from the 1800s would be fascinating. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being there today, and best of luck. And boy, I bet the fireworks cruise is going to be a blast.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey.